This video is a direct message from the Source Creator. This message is intended to reach seekers of the divine knowledge and truth, and for only those individuals who are ready to elevate themselves with the earth, experience what true happiness is, and rediscover their divinity. For seekers who need further verification, please check out the Featured Channels option, where we suggest you visit if any of this message does not resonate with you, or feel free to keep seeking and return to us when you're ready for this message. We also suggest using a program pendulum to verify all of the information we share with you as complete truth. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Good luck, and wake up soon, my brethren, as the world is a better place when you're in it. I can only flow with it. Flow with it. So anywho, once we both did that, we were able to think outside of our box. Our consciousness had ascended to the higher levels of the frequency zone. And so because we were able to ascend and became lighter, not only in illumination of our heart, but also in our bodies as well, more of our spirit was able to merge with our body. So we became more whole in ourselves. Still not quite there, but really, really close. We're able to see the world for exactly what it is. Oof. A game. Oof. And when I say you can see your world, I mean I can physically see my sphere of energy and the ancient geometry that is going on within there and how the energy is moving and so forth. So you physically see it. And I'm not like, you see it. Mm-hmm. So you need to get yourself outside of the box for that. Now, once we were in level 10 was like, oh my gosh, eyes are open. You never really could think that your reality is not what it was. Mm-hmm. And it's so weird. Right. But it feels so very right at the same time. Now, so abilities. Now, my ability is cognizance. As I am the female twin soul, I have that ability to speak directly to source. To source, mm-hmm. and also to the etheric world too. So yeah, I can speak to all of that. And trust me, I thought I was crazy for a little while. I really did. I did. Until these thoughts that were coming in, because I would also like to point out, before all of this happened, I was a die-hard atheist. I mean, die-hard. If it wasn't proven in science, wouldn't trust it. Not at all. I would say bullshit to absolutely everything. And so if I could be so die-hard atheist and all of a sudden be like, oh crap, I'm divinity, and I'm admitting to myself that there's something, then trust me, I'm like, you know that there's something real happening here. Mm-hmm. So level 10 was the discoverance of what we were, and that put us on another path of seeking knowledge. We wanted to know everything about everything, the esoteric, the information, records, everything. It started coming. Mm-hmm. And when we did that, our children are going to walk into the door 1 second. Yeah, at some point. So we're just going to ignore them as much as we can. So anyway, so we went on the path of seeking, and we delved further into, not only did we get rid of all of the rubbish as to what our characters were playing and the programming that we were susceptible to, getting rid of that. Now we wanted to discover, well, who really are we? Who really are we? And it didn't come until November that we were able to ask that question, because to get to level 8 to level 9, so August to November is how long that took to get rid of that baggage. And Lip, you were going in December as well. So call it the end of the year. We sorted that out. Now, when we hit so 10 and 11 were deep inner work, discovering who we are, asking questions every single day, mm-hmm. and just really doing as much work. When we finally got into level 12, which is the pinnacle of our consciousness as to what we could achieve at that point, that was the time when we gained our crown through my cognizance, through the spirit telling me what to do. I was able to summon my crown, my divinity. Now, the thing is, I still had ego. Now, what ego is, now people may think, you got such a big ego. You know, everything. We may think that is, you know, talking about ourselves, being self-centered. That's not.
It's way more than that.
No, your ego is your character. My ego was my character who I was playing a lady called Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
That's my everything to do with Vanessa is my ego, or was my ego. So I needed to shed that. And when you shed your ego, it's when you're like, holy shit, I'm not Vanessa, I'm Clip. Whoa, memories just, whoa. Oh my gosh. And when I woke up, I literally put my hands on my head and like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I thought I was Vanessa all these years. And when the realization comes, the understanding comes. And the understanding, when we woke up, when Lip was like, oh my gosh, we were slaves to these characters.
Right.
For years.
And it's very important that you address yourself and
as
address
who you are.
The others as well, as, you know, by their real name. Their real name.
Yes.
That's why I say not their slave name.
Yes. Now, don't get me wrong. If you don't have to know your actual name. Well, no, to get the crown, you do need to know your name. But to climb all the way up through the levels, you don't need to know your name just yet. But to get the crown, you need to know your actual name of your spirit and of your heart and of yourself. I'll let you achieve that. However, whether you're cognizant like me and the information comes to you, whether you are clairvoyant like Lip, and you can see things. But when you come to this point, you will have some sort of ability, psychic ability, because that is what we all have. That is what we have when we are divinity.
Yeah.
We all have these abilities, and these abilities are here because they help shape humanity to be the tenders to the Garden of Eden of Earth. We are supposed to tend the garden, not decimate it.
Right.
And to do that,
destruction.
Right? To do that, we need our abilities. We need to be cognizant. We need to be able to speak to our spirit. We need to be able to see what our spirits want us to see through sight. When you're audient, when you're clairaudient, you are hearing things. You can hear your messages that way. Mm-hmm. There is a way for your spirit to communicate with you, for your heart to communicate with you. No one can be left out. Mm. So you will find out who you are through your own means. And when you do, please email us.
Right.
You know? And introduce yourself. Because from one angel to another, I welcome you into our kingdom and I want you to enjoy it with us.
And don't be so stiff and uptight. Like this is a game. Like have fun. Always remember to have fun. Smile. Live in bliss. Live in complete bliss. Right? And enjoy the wonders and the beauty of the world. Right?
Yeah. And to be honest with you, at this level you can't help but enjoy everything.
It's true.
But
live in the forever now.
Forever now. Because time doesn't actually exist.
Time does not exist.
Anyway, our little brats are about to be here. Mwah!
Right.
We love you all. We will have more videos explaining more topics where we're not rambling so much.
Alright, man. Peace out, guys.
Bye.